What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Coach Stretch, and we are back this beautiful Wednesday evening. Statman AJT, the disciple looking lost. Damo. What up, fellas? We are the Number Streets podcast. We would like to welcome in our viewers from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, which is now X, Twitch, all over the dark web via stats. We'd like to welcome you all in. Thank you for joining us. Before we get started, big shout out to our sponsors to the Brotherhood Hoop League, Virginia Villains. Make sure y'all go check them out. 12975 Jefferson Avenue, Suite 101 in Newport News. Also, Finesse Dress. I put that link up on Facebook. Make sure you check those guys out. Fellas, how y'all doing, man?
Man, it's been a day, man. This video game is whooping my ass right now, okay?
Video game stats.
Listen.
Video game. He got the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses on.
Right,
Listen.
Like, what's going on here, bro?
Listen, y'all asked how my day was.
What up, Coach Cochran? What up, Sam?
Hey, Mika. This day been, bro, this game been whooping my ass all around. But I got to see my baby. I'm playing. That was great.
Yeah.
Made my money today, man. I'm ready to work, man. Let's get it popping.
Damo.
Hey, man, day's been good, man. Pretty productive day. Was out checking out the trap houses, man.
Oh, Lord. What up, Coach Blam? How y'all feeling, man? Check out CB5, bro.
I was with my guy D Knight earlier today, man, checking out illegal wiring and all kind of crazy shit going on, man. But yeah, man, a day in the field, day in the life.
Hey, man, ain't nothing like a good trap house.
Shout
out to the Number Streets, everybody downtown Newport News. Ain't nothing like a good trap house.
Oh my gosh, bro! You got to stop. You got.
Hey, look, man. Also, we want to give a big shout out to Coach Shonda Bailey,
friend of the show.
Big friend of the show, punched her ticket to States, and they play for the Region 4 championship tomorrow night at Hampton High School, 5:30. You might want to get there early.
Friday night.
The boys play at 7. They also have punched their ticket to States, playing for the Region championship against Churchland. They're at 7. Girls at 5:30. I'm telling you now, if you're not there for the girls game at 5:30, don't even worry about it for the boys game. Don't even worry about it. I will be there. Come holler at me. I'm going to be there. Also, big shout out to Stephon Welsh, Woodside High School. They punched their ticket to States as they beat Norview tonight at Norfolk State. They will be playing again, I want to say Saturday. But they also punched their ticket to States.
Johnson, do you?
Huh?
So you ain't got that Magic Johnson, do you?
I hope not. Walking around in those trap houses. I hope not. What up, Cam Perry? What up, Maria? Appreciate y'all coming on. So, fellas, Hollywood, nice for you to join us, sir. You got any shout outs?
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to God, my kids.
All right.
That's it.
That's all you need.
We didn't eat.
That's all you need.
That's
God
it.
and your kids. That's all you
That's
need.
it. That's
Jesus
it.
Christ.
That's it.
Shout out. That's it. I just want to say hi to Mom, hi to Bree, all the people who like, subscribe, share.
What up, Bird?
Thank y'all. What's up, Bird? What's up, Cam? I can't see all the comments for those coming on, but if you just coming on, hey y'all, thank y'all for joining.
Yeah, what up,
we got a whole lot to jump into tonight. I know tonight's gonna be a fiery show. Listen, thank you guys again for coming on and joining us. Listen, we're gonna have a wild Wednesday night. First update for the Brotherhood Hoop League. Number 1, Combine, March 16th, 10 a.m. at Ward Rec. look, if you want to get drafted, I advise you have your hind parts there. That's my advice. That's just my advice. If you don't care about getting drafted or whatever, you're gonna do something else, don't show up because we are rocking and rolling. We have been approved. Games April 7th. We got people turning in money right now. Look, I'm taking money. Pay your stuff. Pay your fees. Pay your fare. Pay your fees. Let's get this thing rolling, man. The officials are locked in. Gym is locked in. Times are locked in. Look, the schedule is done.
Yeah.
Schedule done.
Yeah.
We got the draft order, live draft, March 31st, here on the Number Street Podcast. You want to check in and see when you get drafted or if you get drafted.
The fees are $65. We ain't trying to hit nobody in the head.
What up, Miss Jackie?
But $65 covers the cost of the refs, the jerseys, all of that. So we only go.
I ain't getting no money from you.
It's $65. The price for the combine is $5.
Correct.
So
and that also can come out of your 65. I'll throw that in. You can also that could go towards your 65.
So we rolling, y'all. We rolling. So
all right. Any comment on Brotherhood Hoop League, Damo, Hollywood? Anything y'all want to say about the Hoop League?
I ain't gotta compete I ain't gotta do the combine, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice if you joined the group chat. That'd be nice. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Glad to see y'all.
Things do not happen. Take your phone off mute. Take your phone off mute.
Like I said, I'm the only one that points the clock 9 to 5. You Damo.
I was texting at 8 o'clock at night. Huh?
You said what?
I texted at 8 o'clock at night, and I said that in the group chat. I will hit y'all up tonight.
Hey, Bird.
For you.
Hey, Maria.
I got you.
Bird, you can send it to.
I was in the middle of watching a movie on Netflix.
Man, all right. We'll go ahead and move on.
Hold on, Cam want to update. Hey, Bird, you can either send it to.
You want to move on? Like I'm just saying, bro.
You can send it. You can send it to Coach Stretch at Cash App or me. Cash tag and John. Either one.
I haven't. I appreciate you guys.
Cam, hit me, Cam.
I appreciate you guys holding it down. I've been in my absence, and that's what brothers are for. But I do look at the chat. I do look at.
What up, Big Red? Hey, congratulations to Justin Red, man. He playing in the USFL.
Oh, congratulations, dog. That's big. Congratulations.
Red, my brother.
Yeah, Stats makes those little comments, and the one thing I am pissed about is that there was a word that went out and said, "Hey, send your money to Coach Stretch and send your money to Stats." Like I ain't the founder of the goddamn Number Street Podcast, so why nobody want to send any money to me? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure out
when your ass when you come back from living in your cave, we'll include you.
We would love to include you. We really would, but Mike, you don't be. Mike,
hold on.
Let's move on. We're not gonna air our laundry out on public.
We gotta stop. We're not about to move on. We're not about to move on. We're not about to move on because I'm back. We're not about to move on. We're not about to do that. All I'm saying is, Stretch, you got my Cash App, right?
No.
Oh, you don't got my Cash App. Well, Steph, I know you got my Cash App because every first of the month you want to StreamYard money. So you got my Cash App, Stats? Do you?
Ned, you can send it to me or Stretch. Yes, whoever's watching, who's in the league or is Stretch. Are we still accepting people? Because if you're not gonna if there's a possibility you may not get drafted, like what we doing?
Yeah, I'm
okay. So if anybody's watching and if anybody wants to play, you can send send your money. There you go.
I just bought some ones again since my birthday. So send that money to me. I'm gonna get some more ones. So maybe it's a good idea that you didn't send your money to me.
Yeah, Cam, you can run, bro. Just let one of us know.
Is that Cam Perry?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, okay. He in the league?
He should be.
He wanna be.
Y'all better pick him up. Y'all better pick him up. Better pick him up.
Okay. So yeah, we'll get back to the Brotherhood Hoop League. We will circle back to that. All right. First thing first. We had some drama go down on ESPN. What up, Coach Malloy? Appreciate you tuning in.
I have no idea why.
Yeah, Coach Malloy doing his thing over there, man. Congrats. I be seeing your Twitter, Coach. Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, look, fam should be playing in the ODAC tournament. That's this weekend. I think that's this weekend.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is this weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Good luck to you, Coach. Good luck to you. Whole lot of basketball, man. Hey, look, I want to say this before we get into this Doc Rivers, JJ Redick stuff. I noticed something on Twitter. I also noticed something on I think it was in one of these basketball Facebook groups. The city of Norfolk banded together and was rooting for their teams, their high school teams. I'm talking about banded together. It was a mistake of which team, which side was playing. They corrected. It was like, no, we don't play them. But don't worry, I got Norfolk. I'm gonna hold it down for the whole city. Now they got smoked. But what I'm saying is, the whole city of Norfolk was galvanized and like this, rooting for each other. Meanwhile, here in Hampton and Newport News, we still got people talking shit about Stephon Welsh. I don't understand. You had your chance to beat this man, and you didn't. You lost.
What are they saying about him?
Hope that he lose, quote unquote. I hope that he lose. He run a fucked up program. He can't coach. This our own people. Hampton, Newport News. Bro, I don't understand. I just don't get it. You had your chance and you lost. Why you hating on him? Everybody should be rooting for Woodside and rooting for Hampton right now. They're the only two teams that we got left. I don't understand. I don't get it. Everybody else lost. You had your chance and you lost. Root for these guys, man.
Ain't nobody root for me when I was 12.
Even if you don't like Coach Welsh, even if you don't like Coach Bailey or Coach Brown, root for the kids, man.
It must be personal, man.
I can relate.
Yeah, it is.
Root for the kids, man. This is and Woodside, benefit, and so as the girls at Hampton, they've been there before. However, this is a different journey. They got new kids on this team. This is a once in a lifetime type of thing. Going to states is not promised to nobody.
No, it's not.
It ain't promised. Root for the kids, man. Even if you don't like the coaches, man, root for them kids, man. And what you can't do is say that these are bad coaches. For them to get to the dance repeatedly, Coach Welch back-to-back years, Coach Brown is a normal occurrence to get there at Hampton, and Coach Bailey's been there. She's back-to-back 3 out of the last 4 years. Like, come on, man, what we doing here?
I never got to see states thanks to Stretch, Mitchell.
Yeah, shout out to the kids, man, at Woodside and Hampton. Woodside boys, Hampton girls and boys.
I won't go bring that up.
Thanks for that.
I won't go bring that up.
And shout out to Coach. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to Coach Ian and Shonda.
Hey, look, man. And also big shout out to Coach Grimes, man. He lost to Hampton the other night. Listen, man, he turned Denby around in less than a year. Less than a year. They had them jokers in the 4A playoffs, less than a year. Also, big shout out to my brother, Coach Gatlin, that was coaching up there. That's coaching up there at Jamestown. He's turned them around in less than 2 years. Like, let's start celebrating these guys, man. Stop trying to tear everything down, man. Celebrate these people, man. This shit ain't promised, man. People dropping dead left and right, man. Celebrate these folks, man. Why you hating on them, man? That $3,500 ain't worth that shit, man. Sure. All right, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. All right. Doc Rivers versus JJ Redick. Stats. You want to get us started on that?
So, JJ Redick went on First Take.
He's such a bitch for that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Y'all can get y'all thoughts because I know y'all got thoughts.
You go first, Dax, because you the doc hater. So you go first.
No, Mike is the doc hater. I don't know how you keep confusing us.
Both of y'all hate the guy.
I don't hate Doc. I don't. The issue is I'll say what JJ Redick said first. So JJ Redick went on First Take and said that it's always a trend with him. It's always excuses with him. He never takes accountability and he didn't take responsibility.
Hold on 1 second. Derek Olsen is always saying some outlandish shit. Like, no matter what, every time I see his name, I know he's gonna say some crazy shit, bro. Every time.
But it wasn't necessarily what he said. It was JJ Redick's energy when he said it. Now, mind you, JJ Redick played under Doc with the Clippers. I think it was 4 years, 5 years?
4 years.
4 years. So he has firsthand knowledge from his perspective. Hey, Mom. Y'all, that's my mom. Y'all say hey to my mom.
Turner.
Hey, Mom. Love you.
Sherman.
And
I'm gonna kick my wife in her neck.
Jesus.
She up here watching the show, don't say a word, and then she still ain't changed her last name on her damn Facebook profile.
Wait. You
better tighten up, woman.
Different conversation for another day.
You better tighten up, woman.
But you know who you sound like right now? Our brother in the bottom left. That's exactly what
He gonna tell me put her head in the toilet.
Hey, that's all. Hey.
Stop.
Listen.
Stop. Please. Oh my God.
Hey, Stretch. Do you got a plunger in the second bathroom, sir?
Always.
Okay.
Always.
Okay. Same. Okay.
I keep a plunger handy, brother.
Okay, there you go.
All right. So people were coming back at JJ Redick for his comments. Pat Beverly said that Doc gave you your saved your career. Why are you coming at him like that? Austin Rivers, Doc's son, and he did say he was speaking on his behalf, not for his dad. Right. He was like, Doc, y'all say Doc don't take accountability, but he always takes responsibility. He also, said, JJ, they put you on the bench in the games. Although Austin Rivers didn't directly address his point, I love what he said. And my thing is this. Doc Rivers is going to be a Hall of Fame coach whenever he retires, right? I think the problem is there's been a lot of sound bites and examples of him not taking accountability for the things that he did in losses to contribute to those losses. Okay. And I think players, JJ Redick specifically, Big Baby was going on a scorched earth tour year or two ago, killing Doc Rivers.
Big Baby's a criminal as well.
Yeah, you're talking about the same Big Baby that tried to fraud the NBA.
I don't think that matters because we're not talking about that. That's those are two different things.
Character matters. Character matters.
Been caught with pounds of weed and also is
insurance fraud.
Is a scammer.
Insurance fraud.
Yeah.
Well, that still doesn't change his opinion on Doc. So I agree, character matters, but he did play under Doc, and that's his opinion.
He's a known liar.
Now, again, as you see from Stretch and Damo, we pick and choose who to use context for. But Doc does have a history of throwing people under the bus. Now, one thing I'll say before I turn it over to them, Stretch, you brought up a good point. There does need to be a bit of humanity in these post-game press conferences, right? These reporters ask questions, they ask leading questions, and you have to answer it a certain way. And some of those is going to sound like you throwing your guys under the bus. Right. But it just seems like a repeated pattern with him instead of talking about how his lineups aren't always the best, how he doesn't stagger his stars. You feel what I'm saying? How his offense isn't creative enough. Things like that. It seems to go directly to the players, and that's what some guys have an issue with. What are y'all thoughts?
Oh, I got you. And I'm going to start with JJ asked. So, JJ, you talking about accountability. Where was your accountability, sir? The 4 years that you played with the Clippers, and one of those years you blew a 3-1 lead. What was your accountability? Who the hell was you defending? Nobody. As a matter of fact, you got benched several times. But we're not mentioning that. There's no context to that. We're not gonna say, Doc Rivers need to be more accountable, but I as well, because I was part of his journey. I didn't do my part. He didn't say that, did he? No. He wanted to throw Doc under the bus. But did Doc go 2 for 5? 2 for 7? Because these are JJ Redick's numbers when he played for the Clippers. Thank you. Did that was Doc? Or was that JJ? Let's take a stroll down memory lane. Doc Rivers has the Orlando Magic. He has Tracy McGrady and no one else. Grant Hill was hurt. They overachieved, but they came up short. They lost. They blew a 3-1 lead. He gets fired. Let's move on to LA. Team built around CP3, JJ Redick, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan.
I just want to stop you right there. That's disingenuous. Put JJ Redick last. Though it was built around right. So right.
JJ got the most mouth.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Only one talking.
He the only one talking. Jamal Crawford ain't say this. I'll move on. But stats, you're pretty proficient at telling everybody what's a championship roster and what's not. Did the LA Clippers ever have a championship roster the years that JJ Redick was there with Doc Rivers?
I would say 1 or 2 years they did, yes.
What year was that? And who was on that team?
1 or 2. Those guys that you mentioned.
That was a championship roster?
I think that was it was 13, 14, I think that they were But hold up. Because you want the context.
Well, you better give some context.
Injuries.
What up, Mike?
Injuries and other things derail that season.
What up,
but injuries always derail that.
So you mean to tell me the team with Chris Paul, JJ, these are starters now, Chris Paul, JJ Redick, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan is a championship roster?
Matt Barnes.
And Matt Barnes?
I mean, we can poo-poo on the name stretch if we just going by the name.
No. I'm not poo-pooing on the names.
Okay.
I'm talking about fit, how they fit together. You mean to tell me that's a championship roster?
I think that was the year that they played. Yes, that year that they played.
There's no team in NBA history with Chris Paul as the best player as a championship team.
Let's go back.
We can say that
championships that year.
That was 13. That was the Spurs. The Spurs won 13-14. The Heat won the previous 2 years. The Mavericks won the year before that.
At what point were they ever good enough to beat those teams?
I think 13-14 they were, and I think
ain't no way.
And hold on, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 11-12. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember off the top of my head. That was the other year they were really good.
I disagree, and I disagree wholeheartedly. So let's move forward. They go to the bubble. Half the team don't want to be there. They don't want to be there. They've come out and said this repeatedly that they don't want to be there. Paul George said he had self-esteem issues. He had mind issues. He had psychological issues. He didn't want to be there. Same series, he shot the damn ball off the side of the backboard. That was Paul George. Was that Doc Rivers? No, it was not. Lemon Pepper Lou goes missing for 2 damn weeks.
Montrezl Harrell
was that Doc Rivers? No, it was not. Doc Rivers ain't give Lemon Pepper Lou those wands. No, he didn't. They lose. He gets fired. He goes to Philly. Is it Doc Rivers' fault that Joel Embiid and James Harden took turns shitting on themselves on national TV? That's Doc Rivers' fault. Is it Doc Rivers' fault the year before that Ben Simmons decided he didn't want to dunk a basketball and he wanted to pass it off to whoever the hell that was, and they lose that? That's Doc Rivers too. Where is the context and where's the accountability to holding the players responsible? Players got to play.
Mike, go ahead.
No, I want to hear from Doc Rivers' stepson. Go ahead, Damo. Go ahead.
Listen, guys, I mean, this is
And that 08 championship was a long time ago.
long time ago.
But that's his point though. That's his point.
But check this out though. 09, who got hurt? KG.
KG got hurt.
When they ran it all back in 2010, they make it to Game 7. Who gets hurt? Big Perk.
Tore his ACL.
That's on Doc too?
No. But
Yeah.
Stretch, we're coaches, and we know that there are certain things in the postseason before Damo goes that Doc really struggles with, right? And one of the things you mentioned in the Clippers series, why was Montrezl Harrell guarding Jokic?
He ain't had no other option.
He could have played. He could have matched Zubac's minutes with Jokic.
He ain't had no other option.
Man,
Okay. See, all right. See, now we're not even trying to have. Go ahead, Damo, because we're not even trying to have a real conversation. Go ahead.
Zubac is the tallest guy you got. Like, why would I put him on Jokic and foul him out? Like,
or if you put Harrell on him, what's up, Pratt? If you put Harrell on him, then send double teams from different angles. They were doing literally when Trez was on them, they were doing literally the same double team from the same side. Kind of like how Kyler Murray stretched when he was reading the blitz, and the blitz was coming from the same side every time. Doc Rivers is mostly in, I don't want to say mostly, he has problems. He's inflexible when it comes to making adjustments and things in the postseason like that. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying multiple things can be true.
I'm with you. I'm not saying he's a perfect coach. I'll never say that.
Absolutely not. No one.
We all have flaws. Every coach has flaws.
Of course. So all I'm saying is
he leans too much on his vets.
Yeah.
He don't trust the young guys.
The young guys. Yeah.
Okay. And I understand it. I understand it because of who he was as a player.
Right.
He was a hardworking journeyman type of vet guy. So he leans on those type of guys like Pat Bev, like Matt Barnes. Like he leans to those guys and he trusts them because they resemble him. That's what most coaches do.
Agreed. They lean on people who resemble them. Correct. All I'm saying is those things that you and Damo said were factual mostly. I think the point though is that he don't take responsibility for much of that or accountability for much of that. And that's where the issue that people have with him. If you're going to put the blame on the players, that first of all, and Stretch, we know as coaches, we can't blame them. We can't blame them.
Well, I'm about to.
Well, stop. The point is we can't stop. We can't blame them. Even if they don't play their best, we can't blame them. But what does Doc do when he go to the postseason presser? He riding the bus over him. So
well,
I think you're blowing that.
We're only getting segments of that because I watched several press conferences with Doc Rivers where he said that I have to be better. I need to do this. I need to do that. But he only gets the clickbait of him holding his players accountable.
I've watched them too. So it's not just right. Obviously,
I went back today and was watching some of them.
Me too, and I was watching some before. So I agree with you. It's not just that. Obviously, the media is trying to create a narrative.
Correct.
So I'm not going by the narrative. But when you even listen to the press conferences, the entirety of the press conference is just like you don't hear much. I could have done this adjustment differently. Or you know what? Maybe I could have subbed this guy out sooner. You don't hear a lot of that. And that's where the issue is. Go ahead, Damo.
All right, man. So look, I'm gonna start here. I don't understand what the obsession is with Doc, the media, the players, like the people in this country. I really don't quite understand what the obsession is, what the hatred is with Doc Rivers. I mean, you would think this guy has.
What up, Khalil?
You would think this guy has done some of the things that George Karl has done. Like you would almost feel like this guy is an outright just prejudiced guy. Like he's been on calling niggas. Like I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. We're treating this guy like he's just a piece of shit. I don't understand, man. Why do we hate Doc Rivers so much? We don't put anything in the context when it comes to Doc Rivers. The only thing we do is we look at one thing. Oh, you know, he blew this, he blew that, he blew this. And it's always his fault. But I'll point out this. Most of the guys who have negative things to say about Doc Rivers are guys who haven't won shit and have failed at every stop they've been at. Chris Paul didn't get along with Doc Rivers. James Harden. Marcin Gortat. JJ Redick. All guys who have been in situations where they haven't won a fucking thing. They have gone to multiple stops and they have underperformed in big games when they were with Doc Rivers and also outside of Doc Rivers. Oh, also let me add Paul George as well. Let me get on him because in every stop he's been, whether it be Indiana, OKC, or now the Clippers, he has underperformed when it mattered the most. But somehow, you say that's Doc Rivers' fault. When he was pissing down his leg in Oklahoma City, I suppose Doc Rivers was somewhere sitting on top of the goal like a fucking leprechaun or something, making it all bad for Paul George. I guess that was his fault. Or when JJ Redick was playing bad in Philadelphia under Brett Brown, I guess that was Doc Rivers' fault. Somehow the X factor is always Doc Rivers. When no, fellas, you should look in the mirror. It's you. It's you. You can't perform. Yeah, it's not Doc Rivers' fault.
What's up, Khalil?
It's not Doc Rivers' fault that Paul George shot 4 for 16 from the field in a game 7.
Yeah.
And was crying about mental health issues. Man, Paul George, fuck you, bro. That's some bullshit. You underperform, and then you go put it on somebody. Oh, well, he had me in the wrong places. Did he have you in the wrong places getting up to the Western Conference Finals?
Facts.
Did he have you in the wrong places then when you were playing well?
Talk to me, Damo.
You decided to play bad?
Talk to me, Damo.
What are you doing to get you up to that spot?
Yes, sir.
Because it seemed to be working then.
Yes, sir.
When these lights come on, that's what it's about. You got to perform when the lights come on.
Got to bring it, baby.
For some reason, it's a pattern. Paul George, you just can't do that, brother. You can't do it. You can't seem to do it. You always piss down your leg. Okay, let me go to Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard is not known for this. I'm gonna chalk this one up to just being a bad series for Kawhi Leonard. But he was 6 for 22. Can I interest you in that? Can I interest you in that? But I know a guy who did play pretty well, who we just keep on blaming Doc. Oh, he's played him too much. Well, Montrezl Harrell ass had 20 points.
Come on now.
10 from the field, and he played well.
Come on now.
So he was the one. Why he gave him a fighting chance.
Come on now.
Quote unquote worst players that you got on the team.
Yeah.
Can I interest you in that?
Talk to me, Damo.
Let's go to Philadelphia. Ooh, James Harden. Oh, who we know is a known failure in the playoffs. A known failure in big moments.
He's a piss artist.
A choke artist. Reggie Miller style. A choke artist. Complete choke artist. Done it in Houston, but I guess that was Doc Rivers, wasn't it? It was Doc Rivers. It was Doc Rivers in Houston. Because I swear it was Mike D'Antoni ass sitting on the side. I thought it was Mike D'Antoni. So who are we blaming here? Who are we blaming? I thought, I thought Mike D'Antoni was over there. But okay, James Harden. James Harden quit in a game 7. He shot the ball 9 times, 4 for 9, 4 turnovers, 12 points. Like, I mean, But I guess that's Doc Rivers' fault, isn't it?
That's Doc.
It's Doc Rivers' fault. Because he didn't stagger the lineups. He didn't stagger his stars. He didn't stagger his stars well enough. So that's Doc Rivers' fault. That's one of your best players. And he just decided he wasn't coming to work today. I guess that's his fault. Okay, Joel Embiid. I'm a huge fan of Joel Embiid, but known as a playoff dropper. Joel Embiid, 20 points in a game. I think he shot like 6 for 19.
He must be a playoff dropper.
Horrid, complete horrid. We got a list of guys who are complete playoff droppers here. So it just seems to me it gets really, really repetitive here. And all these guys, none of these guys want to look in the mirror and say it's them, because they've all done this. They all done the same thing that they do now outside of Doc Rivers. They've done it outside of Doc. And I'm not saying Doc Rivers is perfect. Doc Rivers got shit that he got to do, just like the players got shit that they got to do. But I'm saying, as being a player who was something around here at some point, it ain't but so the coach can put this in front of you, put that in front of you, put this in front of you, and stretch you. No. But if you can't go out there and perform, if those lights shrink you, bro, you can't. It's nothing a coach can do. You can make whatever adjustment you want. You can write this on the chalkboard. You can write that on the chalkboard. It don't matter, bro.
It ain't gonna matter.
If you're gonna go out there and shoot shots off the side of the backboard, then that's what you're gonna do. It's nothing that nobody can do for you, bro.
Standing ovation.
Nothing that nobody can do for you.
Standing ovation.
Not Doc Rivers. Can't nobody help with that, bro. That's on you. You gotta look.
Hollywood. What you got to say, bro?
So part of me and Facebook, all our followers who've been, rocking with us for so long, it's not like me just to sit by and just let me hear absolute fucking garbage from my co-host. But I decided just to sit back and not say anything. Let my guy Damo rock. And it was absolutely amazing soliloquy that you just went on, which amounted to absolutely shit. And Stretch, I just want to ask you this, Stretch. I'm going to ask you this.
Yep.
You coach at HRA, right?
No.
No, not HRA. I'm sorry. Peninsula Catholic, whatever it is.
No.
Hampton
Christian.
Okay, whatever. They all the same. They're all the same.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't.
Hey, but listen.
I was in the state championship.
Hey, sir, I didn't interrupt you one time. I let you and Damo tag team.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna talk, you talk right now.
It's one of those private school, not 8 foot rims. But you coach there. You coach there. So you had a player on your team, and before the season started, I don't know if you thought you was gonna make it to states, but as a coach, you had Chris. Chris, by far your best player. That's all you really had. Not to shame other players, but Chris was your guy.
Yep.
And as a coach, and you defeated the odds. You and I had conversations about some of the out of conference games you had, where you had to take some big lumps.
Yep.
What you do? You coach, right? You got your team to the state final game, right?
Absolutely.
Lost by a couple of points, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? It was coaching, right? It was coaching.
Listen, no.
No.
I mean, because look, no. I want you to understand something, because I know, when you coached, it was a long time ago. So
12-0.
I want you to understand something.
Go ahead.
When I coach and motivate and develop those players or what have you, they still got to go out there and perform, dog.
Okay. No, I'm saying, stay with me. Stay right there. Damo, Stretch. I ain't gonna talk about stats. I don't know what stats looking at. He ain't looked at us in like 45 minutes. But I'm just neither here nor there. So what I'm gonna say is, Damo, Stretch, you have no issue with giving Doc Rivers credit, all the credit for the 2007 finals, because this is all I hear. You have no problem giving that man credit for winning the championship in Boston. You have no issues with it. Doc this. So he gets the lion's. Let me finish. He gets the lion's share of the credit in Boston, but you want to absolve him
I don't give him last year.
Let me finish. Listen, hey brother, I didn't interrupt y'all. I sat back there like a spectator. I didn't say nothing. But you want to absolve him for all the playoff failures. Doc Rivers has been coaching for 25 years. 25 years. That man got one title. I don't know if that's Don Shula or Marvin Lewis. I don't know who it is. He got one title in 25 years. Now, I want to go back to what Damo said. The Montrezl Harrells, the Paul George, and Damo, that was pretty impressive, being that you're only 19 years old, you know all these players. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. However, Doc Rivers blew a 3-1 lead because no one said anything about Paul George shooting on the side of the goal. No one said about anything about J.J. Redick, not coming up small. And let me get to J.J. Redick real quick. J.J. Redick, yeah, he played bad. But when he went to a real coach in Philly the very next year, he averaged 18.5 in Philadelphia under Brett Brown. Let me finish. Let me finish. In 10 games in Philly in the playoffs, 10 games, he averaged 18.5. And he was the third or fourth option.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and cut you off. Wait.
Unfiltered, baby. Give it back to me.
Go to the payoff game.
No. We're not doing that.
Elimination game.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Elimination game.
We're not going to do that.
Why not? That's what it matters. That's what we're talking about.
No, y'all got to let him talk. He let y'all talk.
Hey, look, Stats, I ain't saying nothing to him. See, Hollywood trying to turn over a new leaf. I let people talk. I ain't said nothing. I ain't said a word. So let me talk. All I'm saying is, Doc Rivers, when they were up 3-1, everybody had nothing but pleasantries to say about Doc Rivers. As soon as Doc Rivers blew a 3-1 lead, now we're making excuses. So, Damo, let me ask you, Damo. This is rhetorical. When Doc Rivers up 3-1 lead, it was all this. Now you want to sit here and say, oh, it's Paul George. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. No, he had a 3-1 lead. Let me finish. Orlando, 3-1 lead. With T-Mac.
What up, Mark?
Blew the lead, a 3-1 lead. We was giving Doc Rivers on registries. Now we want to play the roster construction. Now we want to play these other things. No, let's call a spade a spade. Doc Rivers in 25 years has one championship to show for it in 25 years. He's had every imaginable superstar at every position. He's had a top 10 player at every position since he's been in the league. And that's a fact. A top 10 player, Buddy Hall of Famer in each position. Each position. And he has not gotten it done. And all we want to sit there is blame the players because from what Stretch and Stats tell me, and this is not more so stats, not more so stats, but Stretch, what you all told me is that coaches matter. This is what you all tell me. Coaches matter. But when Doc Rivers don't win, coaches don't matter now. It doesn't matter about the coaches. So now what you all are doing, you're talking about the players.
Nobody said that.
No, you did. Yeah, you did. And see, you always want to interrupt me. And I'm gonna tell you this. Look no further than Doc Rivers' family. See, we want to talk about Doc Rivers. We want to talk about Austin Rivers. Anybody know Kelly Rivers? See, Kelly Rivers know.
Oh my God.
Let me finish. Everybody know Doc Rivers full of shit. And even Kelly Rivers. Kelly Rivers got a new dad. Wardell Curry Sr. You see what I'm saying? The own daughter don't want to fuck with him. The own daughter want to fuck with him. That's all you need to know. Kelly Rivers got a new daddy, Wardell Curry Sr. You see what I'm saying? That's all. Listen, Doc Rivers, he won a championship in Boston. He did that. No doubt about that. No doubt about it. Championship in Boston. What has he done since then? And don't tell me he hasn't had the collection of talent. He has. Chris Paul, James Harden, Joel Embiid. He's had talent, T-Mac. And he got one title to show for it. Now he got Giannis, and he about to fuck that up. And he got Dame, and he about to fuck that up. But all you two do, you and Damo, want to make excuses for him. Sometimes you got to hold that man's feet to the fire. Hold his feet to the fire. It's about that time. He's had the talent. He's had the talent. But we can't keep making excuses for him. Grandma babies, as Stretch would say. We can't keep doing it. We can't keep doing it. He should not be coaching.
Okay, that may be true. You may
hold
be
his feet
right.
to the fire.
I'm fine with holding his feet to the fire.
That's all I'm saying.
But when is somebody gonna hold these players' feet to the fire? Because now what I'm saying is all across the NBA, they fired Bud because Giannis was hurt. And then when he came back, he played like shit. They fired Bud because of that. Bud didn't deserve to get fired.
He did not.
They do this shit across the NBA.
Okay.
So to me, I feel like Doc Rivers is the only one that's saying, "No, hold up, I ain't in this shit by myself. Them jokers right there is dropping the ball."
No, we can't do that. We can't do that because listen.
Wait, so then you're acknowledging that he's throwing people under the bus. That's what
There
you're
you go.
acknowledging.
There you go.
That's exactly
I'm
what
fine
you're
with that.
Y'all
Listen, hold on.
y'all gotta stop with this throwing people under the
I'm
bus.
fine with that.
But that's what he just said, and that's what you
I'm
just
fine
agreed
with
to.
it. Listen,
All
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with him doing that. I'm fine. I don't care nothing about that because we talking about grown men coaching professionals. These not little kids. Damn right. If you go 2 for 17 and my job on the line, I get fired because of you. Damn right, nigga. This your fault. You should have shot the layup. You passed it. I gotta get another point guard. You did that to me.
Right. How am I supposed to win when you won't shoot a wide open dunk?
How am I supposed to win if Joel Embiid go get the MVP and then go 6 for 24 in a game? That's on me.
But you still not supposed to say that to the public, and y'all
Why
know that.
Why not?
Wait, you know what's funny to me, Stats? You'll sit here and dissect everything that Doc Rivers does and say throwing under the bus. But every time we have the conversation about LeBron throwing niggas under the bus, you have a different attitude about it. And you say it's not throwing people under the bus.
All I ask,
he throws his teammates under the bus.
All I ask,
coaches under the bus. And
when did he do that?
Energy.
I asked for specific examples. You never gave me any.
I always give them to you in the chat. He threw Darvin Ham under the bus. He got David Blatt fired.
I acknowledge that already. I just said it won't just him. I acknowledge that.
A specific example. Saying we're top heavy as shit is throwing your teammates under the bus, bro.
Okay.
It is.
Come on, bro. Like we gotta
so apologies.
That's what I'm saying. Why we can't do that? Why we can't do that?
Okay, even if we do that, and we say, hey, let's blame the players. Let's do that. But at some point, what do your end game adjustments look like? What do your play calling look like? That's all I'm saying. So what?
If he got bad substitution patterns or bad end game adjustments or whatever the case may be, cool. Hold them accountable for that. But 6 for 22 and you the MVP. And I can't say nothing to you.
I subbed the MVP.
Okay, hold on, stretch. Hold on, Damo. A 3-1 lead. A 3-1 lead in the Western Conference, right? People want to sit there and say, "Oh, the players shoot on the side of the backboard," but we want to say that when you had a 3-1 lead. So how do you blow that? That's on the coach. How do you play the 3-1 lead?
I think the bigger issue is there's a pattern to this. They end up losing the series the same way with different sets of players.
I got both of y'all. Right now. We watched the NBA Finals, Season 1, Coach Stretch Show. We watched the NBA Finals. And I said, it don't matter what Boston does, they will not win another game. Didn't I say that?
You did say that.
So this, regardless of what the lead is, 3-1, 2-1, 3-0, once you crack the code,
it's over. Done. It's over.
Man, stop that. 3-1 lead, stop that.
But see, I have an issue with that.
Now, Stats, this is happening to us.
Hey, Stretch. There was no answer.
In real time.
There was no adjustment that Ime Udoka could have made for Jaylen Brown's left hand. There was nothing you could do. Nothing. No adjustment.
And Stats without us going into great detail, listen, this stuff has just happened to us in real time.
So we back to coaches don't matter then. That's the case. If Damo just sat here and said, no. Damo just stated.
Stretch, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Have made adjustments.
Yeah,
several adjustments.
I've seen you make adjustments.
Okay, but see, this is where I'm pushing back, and I'm not talking about the Neptunes. I'm talking about Doc, and I use the 3-1 because remember, Damo, you just got on James Harden, but James Harden was on that Rockets team that led him back 3-1 Rockets against the Clippers.
Yes.
So again, right, and Dwight.
Yeah.
I think Dwight was on that team. Josh Smith, Corey Brewer. My point that I'm making is that they get up 3-1 and they end up losing more or less the same way each time. And it's not like Doc has been on one team for those times. It happened
right.
So
right, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. They have cracked Doc Rivers, and he won't adjust.
Then that's on him. Is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is also it's how the teams are built.
Okay, fine. So even if we want to say roster construction, that's fine. There's roster construction everywhere. I don't have no problem with that. What I do have an issue with, though, at some point, the common denominator in those 3-1 leads is Doc Rivers.
Okay.
Whether it's roster construction is part of it, absolutely. The opponents, that has something to do with it too. But
let's think about it. And here's the easiest
thing.
They're
different teams, though, with different players.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He has never had a secondary creator.
Stop this shit. Let's
think about it. You think about it. Go all the way back to Boston. You think about it. He's never had a secondary.
No. You said in Boston he did. In Boston,
leaving Boston, going back to leaving Boston. He's never had a secondary creator, and that's when he won.
I don't know if that's fair. Blake Griffin was a really good playmaker for a bit.
Yeah, that's I don't know if I can get on that. I don't know if I can get on that.
No. But hold on. I'm about to ask you. Blake Griffin was a really good playmaker. Now, if you don't consider him a secondary creator in an offense, that's fine. That's fine. Blake Griffin was a really good playmaker. He was. But again, hold on. Let me finish. If you don't consider him, that's fine. That's fine. I understand that. I'm trying to think.
I think. Stats me and you was stats. Hey, stats me and you was winning.
Yeah, that was
before that comment.
No. I mean, again, you can laugh if you want, but Blake Griffin was a really good playmaker.
But stats, you and I was winning this debate before that.
No. All I'm saying is, well, first of all, I'm not gonna let him just use the lack of a secondary creator while you giving up 3-1 leads because you didn't have a secondary.
I agree with that too.
Because you didn't have a.
No, that's real.
Stretch. But Stretch, you didn't have a secondary creator.
Golden State couldn't go left. Stretch. The whole team couldn't go left.
Stretch. But first of all, Ime Udoka and them didn't have a 3-1 lead either. So the context isn't the same. So let's start there. I get what you're saying.
Doesn't matter.
But it does matter because that's what we're talking about.
When you crack the code is cracked. It's done.
Okay. But again, if the code has been cracked to the tune of how many 3-1 leads has he been a part of? Again, it's not just his fault. But how many 3-1 leads? Four. Most in NBA history.
Two dramatic injuries.
What were the injuries?
Chris Paul.
Right. Yeah.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul and Blake Griffin went down.
Were they up 3-1 in those series though?
Yes, that's the one they lost in LA.
I'm talking. Was that one? Okay, to Houston. Okay,
yes.
All right.
Chris Paul was playing on one leg, literally.
Let's move on.
because
he didn't have it.
No, because what this feels like to me is y'all are excuse making.
Luke Buamute.
Let me finish.
They are though. They are.
Y'all again. I understand context. I'm all about context.
We just leave out that's the shit that pissed me off about Jason.
Right.
He left out the context.
But this doesn't feel like context. But this doesn't feel like context from y'all. This feels like excuse making.
It is excuse. It is excuses.
Of course, it feels like excuse making because it doesn't make your point.
No. It doesn't have anything to do with that because y'all don't. Because especially you, Damo, when it comes to Doc Rivers, you never provide any You never. Nothing else ever matters.
I've been.
You don't provide that level of context for guys you don't like. That's what I'm saying. You don't provide that level of context for guys you don't like.
Providing the context the entire time, bro. Like I literally just just went on a whole diatribe about it.
Damo, we don't have to explain ourselves to them. Damo, we the champs, bro. We ain't got to explain ourselves to them. We won, bro.
About Doc Rivers, sure. But if it was somebody you didn't like, you're not giving that level of context. That's why it feels like excuse making.
Right.
Okay, maybe.
So can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Great Doc Rivers so far right now in Milwaukee. Give me a letter grade.
I'm gonna
say incomplete.
Yeah.
No. Give me a letter grade right now.
I can't, bro. I can't.
No,
all right.
Y'all,
Listen.
hold on, Stretch.
Again, context matters, does it not?
Y'all told me 10 games. Y'all told me
Does
that 10
not
games
context matter?
Okay,
Damo, give me a letter grade, Damo. Give me a letter grade.
Wait till after the 10 games.
No, it's been 10 games. Give me a letter grade.
I said give it 10 games, and then once the 10 games is up, we'll see. It's been 10 games.
So another 10 games.
And after the break, so let's go. Let's see what happens.
So give me a letter grade right now.
Let's see what happens. I mean, right now, like you said, it's incomplete. But if you want to say, I'll give him a D. I'll give him a D if that's what you want. If you're begging for that, then you got it.
The reason I say incomplete, Chris Middleton goes down game 3. Dame Lillard goes down game 2.
Can't make this shit up.
Well, I mean, that's legit. I think it's legit.
Facebook.
What I'm talking about,
No practice.
Facebook.
No practice.
I asked them about Darvin Ham when Darvin Ham first got there, and I said Darvin Ham was going to be an absolute mess. People in the comments, ask how you feel about Darvin Ham right now.
Now the reason. Wait a minute. Now let's again. No context. Last year, you said that.
I did.
They made a blockbuster trade. They make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
This year, Darvin Ham has not used the same lineup that got him to the Western Conference Finals. Stats. How many minutes has that lineup played together?
Okay. So now you back. So now about the coaching. Now it's about the coaching now. It's about coaching now. It's about coaching.
All-Star Weekend. Stephen A. Smith basically lambasted the entire weekend, but he made some comments directed at LeBron James. He said that he was directly responsible for the failure of the dunk contest, and I also heard some other sources say that LeBron James was also the direct source of the atrocity of the All-Star game as well. Fellas, I'll start with you, Hollywood. You pick us up on that.
What do you want to know?
Is LeBron James is LeBron James responsible for the All-Star weekend being horrendous, the game and the dunk contest?
Absolutely not. I think that's one of the most asinine things I've ever heard. Absolutely. You're talking about one player that's responsible for, and again, here's the thing though. LeBron's aware that LeBron is not as creative when it comes to the dunk contest. LeBron James is one-hand jams, two-hand jams, and like absolutely not. It's you can't blame one guy for ruining an All-Star game when the NBA has already said that we have a next crop of young talent in the league that's going to ascend the league for ages and ages and ages to come. But now we want to go ahead and blame LeBron James. There's a lot of other players that has more fluidity, that has more creativity than LeBron James. There's a plenty of other guys out there. I think Stephen A. is absolute asinine. Like I said again, LeBron's a great talent, but LeBron doesn't have the creativity. He doesn't. There's a lot of superstars out there. As a matter of fact, if I was the NBA, I would go to G League professional dunkers to compete in the dunk contest. Not these guys, because if you're not gonna have Ja or Anthony Edwards or Zion or those guys, then you're gonna see what you're gonna see year in year out. So but LeBron's not to blame for this. Absolutely not.
Oh, I love it. Stretch, you know what this sound like to me?
What that sound like to you, big dog?
Sound like excuse making to me.
That's what it sounds like to me too.
Sound like a lot
just get some context.
Sounds like a lot of excuse making. Oh, he basic. He don't do a lot. A lot of jams and blah blah. Cap. That's cap. I'm not gonna say that he's responsible for the demise of the All-Star game itself. I won't go that far. I don't think so. I think that's
You said all that just to agree with me. But go
I think
ahead.
that's more of a collective
Go
thing.
ahead.
But
Go ahead.
well, first of all, let me finish. First of all, and please take that down. The fans need to see my face. Please take that down.
Jerry Stackhouse was in the dunk contest. Oh my God. Go ahead.
But for the dunk contest, I'm gonna have to say that he is responsible or partially responsible at least. I agree. I agree with Stephen A. on this, because just for the simple fact that most of the Skywalkers that were stars or up and coming stars at the time, they did the dunk contest. And what makes it even worse is some of these guys did it and they were already all-stars or all-NBA players, like Vince Carter, like Michael Jordan. And also, LeBron James told the world that he was gonna do the dunk contest and he didn't do it, bro. Like, so I just feel like he set the trend for the newer guys, up and coming guys, to it just feels like he's almost saying like, hey, it's not really that important, since he didn't do it, we not gonna do it. So, and I feel like they took that trend and they ran with it. So I do have to give him some blame. I mean, maybe not all the blame. Maybe there's something they can do, maybe incentivize a little more. But for me, and for me, I really believe that he didn't do it because I think he felt like, I think he was afraid of losing. I really do, and I don't think he would have lost the dunk contest. I really don't. Like, how do you duck the dunk contest every year? Say you're gonna do it, don't do it, and then proceed to give us dunk contest dunks in layup lines in the middle of a game, before a game, in warm-ups. Like, you do all this showboat and shit. Like you're literally teasing the fans, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, and he knows he's doing it too. That's the thing. You're doing it. You tease the guys and you tease everybody in warm-ups. You're doing all kind of shit, throwing the ball out to the crowd. They throwing it back to you. You're doing 360 dunks, all kind of crazy shit. But you won't get in the dunk contest. It just feels like he's afraid of losing, and I don't understand why, but he did.
Stats, what you got?
I have a graphic here. I'm gonna put it back up. If y'all can see that, these have been the all-stars that have been in the dunk contest. If you notice that there's a lot of blank spaces there. So this narrative that all-stars have always done the dunk contest is not based in fact at all.
Well, hold up, Stats. Hold on. Wait a second. Because you're saying all-stars,
bro. I see what you're talking about, bro.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. If we see it the same way now, or do we see it the same way?
I don't know what you about to say.
What I'm saying is this graph is basically talking about all-stars that are playing in the all-star game or all-stars period.
Right. But that was gonna go to my point.
Okay, go ahead.
That was gonna go to my point.
Go
the
ahead.
fact that people think that because when Kobe did it, Kobe was a rookie, second year. We didn't know who he was for real. You feel what I'm saying? Vince Carter was Damo told me, because I thought it was the year before he became an all-star.
That was the second year, right?
Who? Kobe?
Vince Carter, when he got into
Kobe Vince was all-star and all-NBA, I think, that year.
Yes,
Right.
it was.
So, but this notion that stars always did the dunk contest is not born out of reality. It's not. So let's start there. Now, if we want to say that LeBron should have done the dunk contest as a younger player or when he promised to do it, I agree with y'all 100% on that. I agree with it 100% on that. But as far as him ruining the dunk contest, no. Look, as a person who's non-traditional, I don't give a shit about that dunk contest. And I think that the dunk contest has been whacked for a while anyway. And I think that the fact that the reason that people really want him to do it is only because Michael Jordan did it. That's it.
And Kobe did it.
But again, well, you know how I feel about that. but I'm not including him. I'm speaking specifically to the person that he's directly compared to. I understand Kobe, but I'm saying Kobe was younger when he did it too. He was never a star when he did the dunk contest. So that's why people want LeBron to do it. And I just think it's silly. Like, these guys' careers aren't the same as they was back in the 80s. The slam dunk contest was used as a vehicle to stardom at that point. Guys don't need to do that anymore. You get pigeonholed that way by doing dunk contests. You get labeled differently when you do dunk contests. Again, as a younger player, as a rookie, second-year player, okay, fine. The year, I forgot what year, the year that he promised that he was going to do it and didn't, I'm absolutely fine. He should have done it that year specifically. But if he would have done it earlier, I don't have no issue with that. But
he was in
like
Miami that year, right?
No, that was still Cleveland.
I was still in Cleveland.
That was still Cleveland.
That's before he went to Miami.
That was, I think that was 08, 09, I think, or 07, 08.
Gotcha.
My whole point is that that's the only reason why people want him to do it, and it doesn't make sense because guys of that stature have never done the dunk contest ever. Nobody of the stature that LeBron James is now has ever done the dunk contest. Why is he expected to do it? Like that's a real question. Nobody of that stature has ever done it.
Say that again.
Nobody of LeBron's current stature, when they did that dunk contest, was ever at the stature that LeBron James is.
I don't think nobody should want to see LeBron do it now.
Right.
I don't want to see no 40-year-old motherfucker try to dunk.
But the way that Stephen A was talking, I could have misinterpreted. But the way that Stephen A was talking, like he wanted LeBron to do it now. The dunk contest is ruined now. And for me, the last good dunk contest was what, 16?
20 was okay.
Who was it? Which one was 20?
The one that Aaron Gordon and what's my man's name?
Oh, that's Jones. What I meant. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. That was the last good
that
one.
Was 16. That's 16. 20 was Aaron Gordon and the dude that played for Dallas now.
Derrick Jones Jr. Okay.
Jones Jr.
Yeah.
Okay. So two good. So and I have other reasons too. Two good dunk contests in 8 years, right? That's what we want. In addition to that,
22 was okay. What was that? Obi Toppin and that was okay.
Trash.
But that's what I'm saying. And let's be honest, there's several reasons. First of all, the human body has not caught up to the ability to do more dunks like that, right? There's dunks that you can do, certainly, but do you want these players risking injury, doing crazy shit like we seen the shit the professional dunkers do? So there's that. And then the judges are ass. Look at what the judges are doing. Like, why would you want to go out there? Jacob Toppin should have won a dunk contest. Like, if we being honest about it.
No, I don't think so.
Jacob Toppin should have won the dunk contest, bro.
I think he should have been in the final. I don't think he should have won.
But again,
I know Jalen Green there say had no business being there.
Okay.
I know that. I mean Jalen Brown.
You see my point. Dwayne Wade, and I love Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade ruined that dunk contest with Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon.
No. He ruined it with Aaron Gordon and Damon Jones.
You mean Derrick Jones?
Yeah,
Derrick Jones, yeah.
Okay.
That's the one he ruined. That's the one he ruined.
Okay, my bad. But either way, he ruined it because
Zach LaVine went between the legs from the free throw line. That was his last dunk.
Okay. So what I'm saying is the judges have gone power tripping, and the dunk contest just isn't what it used to be anymore when we was kids. It's not.
I agree.
So it's again, this seems like a case if you want to put LeBron's name in something to get an airtime, but I don't think this actually has anything to do with LeBron for real. So no, I disagree.
I do think they should incentivize it more. I think they should put a meal up for the winner, and put up $500,000 to the second place guy. And I believe that it should come from the rising star. I believe you got to be on the fucking NBA roster, man. This G League shit is outrageous. When the G League got their own slam dunk contest,
they got their own dunk contest. Yeah.
Like, what we doing, bro? Like, you got to have on the NBA. You got to be on the NBA roster, man. And it was plenty of guys. And in that Rising Stars game, I felt like they could have got up in there and dunked. You know what I'm saying? Like, let some of them young guys go, man. Like, you got to incentivize them to participate in this stuff. Like, I didn't know Benedict Mathurin had that type of bounce. I didn't know that.
I did. But again, It's just like, but here's the thing, right?
And there go Bird right there. I want to see John Morant in the next dunk.
But here's the thing. I don't understand where as a collective we've come that stars have always done the dunk contest, because they haven't. So why are we clamoring for stars? Oh, I know why. Because the media has told us stars have always done it. When you actually do the research, they haven't. They haven't.
When you look back at the Skywalkers, they have done it. That are stars, they have done it.
But they weren't stars when they did it, though, and that's different.
Right. But
They don't have to be stars.
But they do, because that's the entire point. They want to see the stars.
It's about projection, up and coming stars, or stars that have not are not yet superstars.
So here's a short list. Here's a short list for next year. And I think they should really push these guys to try to do it. Benedict Mathurin, he's up there. John Morant, gotta go. And Anthony Edwards, I want to see you for the dunk contest. Them three alone can revive this joint, bro.
Easily, bro.
They can revive it.
Easily.
But here's my problem. Are they this is the issue that I have. Zion too, if you're throwing stars in there.
Zion, absolutely.
I would like to see Zion in it, but I don't.
But here's my question. Are they going to revive it because they're stars, or are they going to revive it because they're doing different dunks?
Both.
I think it's because they stars.
So then what the fuck? So then what's the point?
Listen.
I think
Steph,
both.
I don't know if you've ever dunked or not.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Hold on.
Mike, we know you've never dunked.
Listen. He said he dunked. He said he dunked. What year was this? What kind of dunk did you do? Fast break? What did you do?
This was a long time ago when I was a lot
younger. But I need to know.
Bro, I don't keep track of the
going there.
Everybody know when they first had sex and when they had it. Everybody know when they first.
Oh my God,
that's the truth.
Bro, we're not. See, this is your problem. I don't understand. You sit there and you in a coffin half the show, and the first thing that pop out of your mouth is sex. Mike, stop. Listen, my point is, are they really going to do different dunks than what we've seen? Because if they're not, what difference does it make? Now we're just looking at different people dunking. That's stupid to me.
But there are other dunks.
I know you don't get it, but who do the dunk matters? Just like the messenger matters, bro. All that shit matters, bro. You could do a windmill, and Damo could do a windmill, the same windmill. But people going like, oh man, y'all see Damo do that windmill, man? That jump was crazy. Same windmill. I'm just saying, bro.
But I'm saying, but that's my point. If you see Zion do a windmill and then you see Benedict Mathurin do a windmill, it's the same windmill. Why is it different if Zion does? That's a serious question.
Zion might jump higher. Zion might dunk it harder.
He might dunk it harder.
Okay. Right.
Same reason why when Stretch catches the ball in the post and you catch the ball in the post. And we know when you catch the ball in the post. That's a great example, right, Stretch? Great example, right, Damo? Great example. That's a great example.
I don't even understand what that. Okay, but we taking shots tonight. Got you.
No, I'm not taking no shots.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Listen, I've been quiet.
I'm gonna catch you when you least expect it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Got nothing to do with that, bro.
I'm gonna catch you when you least expect it. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to make an analogy. That's all.
So let's talk about the game itself, the All-Star game itself. Is LeBron James responsible for the game being played the way it is?
How?
By the way, this game right here, they shot 168 threes.
That's the part that I don't understand. Y'all say Steph Curry brought in the three-point revolution, but they shot 168 threes, and now it's LeBron's fault.
If you're gonna
I don't think that's the part they're saying is LeBron.
Okay,
fault.
okay.
If you're gonna use three pointers as the thing, then you gotta blame Steph. Then
I was gonna say
I think what they're saying is LeBron's fault is because they're not playing hard enough.
I don't think
And
that's
that's
his
supposed to
That's
start.
not. They never played super hard at All-Star games. We was just all
That's
6
not
years old.
But that's
Like
not
we
true.
got to stop.
I don't think
That's
that
not
LeBron started that trend though. Like I don't.
No.
What they saying? Okay. So I need everybody to jump on the bus with me real quick. Okay. So, no All-Star game. They don't play hard the entire game. They don't do that.
Correct. Fourth quarter, they usually ramp it up. Like back then.
Correct.
Right.
But lately they don't even do that.
Correct. I agree.
Okay. So, and they saying that the stars that are the superstars, not the regular stars, the superstars understood the value of the All-Star game and made people play hard for certain stretches of the game and definitely in the fourth quarter. And they talking about going back, Magic, Isaiah, those guys, MJ.
And it's all
But
bullshit.
even if you don't want to talk about the 80s and 90s, cool. We definitely saw that with Kobe Bryant in the 2000s. Kobe Bryant, KG. We definitely correct. In the fourth, we saw that. That happened. Now these guys aren't playing hard at all. There's no challenge at all. And let's be honest, this is the NBA's Super Bowl, and people don't understand that. Like,
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because in the finals, you traveling city to city. All right, you don't have the festivities. NBA All-Star, listen, is
I agree. In that sense, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
It's the biggest spectacle that the sport of basketball has.
NBA All-Star is a really, really big deal.
It's a big deal, man. It is a big deal. All the stars come out, no matter what race, creed, whatever you believe in. Everybody goes to All-Star, bro.
Absolutely. Every celebrity,
go to All-Star.
There's no other sport that you get almost every celebrity to come out to.
So I just looked up the actual All-Star scores since y'all brought up Kobe Bryant.
And the All-Star was actually up this year as well, I believe.
Some of these scores are blowouts. That doesn't indicate people are playing hard, but okay, cool. I'm seeing several double-digit wins.
What year is this?
You're looking at the end result. We're talking about the actual gameplay.
What I'm saying is, I think that's bullshit. I agree that they play harder. I agree with that. They play harder.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. 168 threes is
call it bullshit. Then
what I'm saying is, they're not. What I'm saying is, y'all want guys to play in regular season intensity in the not y'all. That's what it feels like the media is asking these guys to do. You want guys to play.
What I would want as a fan, and as a fan of the game, and as a lover of the game, is give me the same intensity you give the UCLA open runs. Give me that in the fourth quarter.
That's fair.
Give me that in the fourth quarter.
I only want to see it like look, I don't in the stats, me and you had this conversation. I don't want to see guys go out and give you playoff intensity or regular season intensity in these games. I don't want to see anybody go out and risk getting hurt. I don't. I really don't.
I'm glad you said that, Damo. Now here go Bird said the same thing. So then let's move the All-Star game to after the season then.
I mean that's fine. Then guys might be tired after the season too.
But that's what I'm saying. Give them a break. Give them a 7-week. I mean, not a 7-week, a 7-day break in the middle of the year, and then get to it.
I'm fine with that. I would also say, because you remember Kobe broke his nose in the All-Star game. Well, Dwayne Wade broke his nose, and the only reason why it was accepted was because y'all think Kobe Bryant's psychotic. Like he got his fucking nose broken. So like you feel what I'm saying?
And thank you, Kiki. You get hurt anytime you get on the floor.
Right. You can get hurt. Just I just left the Y.
I just left the Y. It was a guy in the Y right before I left, bro. Broke his ankle. Like I'm talking about broke it bad. Like
I would say you're actually more likely to get hurt. You're more likely.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. What I'm saying is there's got to be a reward for that. And you also got to think, too, I think the media plays a part in this. the media has told these players that nothing matters but a ring. Nothing. We gonna put you on the highest pedestal when you win, and we gonna put you on the lowest floor when you lose.
That's fair.
Players see that. Why the fuck am I putting all this effort in a fucking exhibition game when you gonna criticize us anyway? That shit don't matter.
So let's talk about because
hold on. You told us it don't matter. No, what I'm saying is, Stretch, y'all told us this don't matter. Every player, and Stretch, me and you just had a conversation about legacy, and you opened me up to the legacy shit. That made sense to me. So you think these players don't care about their legacy? Why the fuck are they putting this energy in? And y'all said don't nothing matter but this. Nothing matters but this. So how you gonna kill them for y'all said it don't matter? Remember back in the day, and one thing I will say, because I'm not a back in the day kind of guy, that the All-Star game mattered because there wasn't nearly as much pressure on players back then. They just went and could enjoy the game.
Right.
That doesn't exist today.
I agree.
So how do you fix it, Hollywood? How you fix the All-Star game?
I think they should scrap it all together, in my opinion.
You can't do that.
I think they scrap it. I think they scrap it all together.
Bro,
I think
they would lose so much money, bro. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand like how big of a deal NBA All-Star is, bro. Like
there could be an alternative. Why not do one thing that's been real popular throughout? You see it on Instagram, Facebook. The one-on-one tournaments. Like once you just do like the 1-on-1 to 5 or 7.
Because it's not really about that, bro.
But why not? I mean, again, because they're not playing and make
Hollywood. I think that would start turning into what we see right now for the skills competition and the dunk contest. Mothers ain't gonna start doing it because they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna start ducking it.
We still don't want to see.
And they used to do that, by the way. FYI, for those who don't, they used to have a 1-on-1 tournament during All-Star weekend.
They did.
But I just think that unless you're going to incentivize these players, and then again, we talking about incentivizing, these guys are making tens of millions of dollars. Are like, I don't think there's a big enough price tag for them to want to play hard.
I'll push back on that actually, because they incentivize for the in-season tournament. So guys will play hard. They'll play hard if you put the right money up.
But those regular season games do count toward the playoffs, though.
Oh no, I agree. I agree with that. That part is correct. I'm just saying I think guys will turn up if you incentivize it. But I'm just saying for me, it just goes back to the media. The media created this shit. This is what y'all wanted. Nothing else matters but the chip.
That's true. I agree with stats on that.
As a collective, not saying y'all, but as a collective, if you either win or you lose, and it ain't nothing in between. So don't get on these players when they don't. Y'all told us this don't matter. This is what y'all told us. So if it don't matter, I'm not, man. Fuck that. I'm not playing hard for what.
I agree. I agree with you on that, Stats. I do. But also, I would also say, just to add a little bit to that, it's also very easy for you to get hurt lollygagging as well. So
yeah, it is.
That's when a lot of people do end up getting hurt. Y'all there bullshitting. You do something stupid.
Doing something stupid.
Fall, break an ankle, break a finger, that also causes injury as well.
Right.
But I just think I'm cool with pacing through the game, give minimum effort, and then the fourth quarter, even if it's the last 3-4 minutes of the fourth quarter, y'all ramp the intensity up just a little bit, make it fun. I think they should go back to the I don't know the word for it, but the joint where they were picking a score and the first person to the score or whatever wins. Like I thought that was good. I thought the intensity ramped up a little bit when that was happening. So
yeah, I like that. I like that format, and they got away from it. Like
I don't know why.
I like the East versus West. Pick a target score in the fourth quarter. Like, so that way you don't get no 200. Like, come on, bro.
I did like that format. I did like that.
That was crazy,
200-point game.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
That's wild. That was wild, bro. I'm like, yo, they put up 211, I think.
Yeah, 211, bro.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
Okay, let's move on. Speaking of the All-Star game, we was talking about a lot of guys that participated, and we're talking about the stars playing, and the current faces of the NBA: LeBron James, Steph Curry. I guess you could throw Kevin Durant in there. These guys are at the end of their road. And so now people are starting to question, like, who's going to be the future face of the NBA? And that has led to an incredible debate that a lot of people have been having over the internet and a couple shows I've seen, that some people actually feel like they are forcing the European basketball player on us as to be the future face of the NBA, such as Luka, Joker, Victor Wembanyama. And here's what the commissioner, Adam Silver, had to say about it. He said they're coming into the league incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. And that is what he was talking about, the American players. He said that the American players, even though they're extremely skilled, they basically don't know how to play basketball. Players born outside the U.S., it's clear the development is very different, more of a focus on practice and less a focus on games. So, with that being said, who's the future face of the NBA?
Well, how convenient for Adam Silver to say that when all these players that don't play team ball is basically giving you billions and billions of dollars over the years. So how convenient to say that? You know what I mean? Like they made you billions and billions of dollars. So now you want to say that, but
yeah, that was disingenuous.
I
thought that was disingenuous.
Yeah, so it's just funny to me. But face of the league, I think people, might disagree with me, and I don't know if he's going to be a revolutionary or a rebel, but he got that AI kind of feel to me. I'm gonna say Ja. I think when Ja gets back, because you see because he was trending. Memphis was trending when he got back. They was gonna make a run. I'm gonna say Ja, Luka, just to throw a couple of out there. Joker, I don't know. For some reason, it feels to me like Joker. He's not really like. I'm not saying he don't like basketball, but I think he can really care less.
He don't care. He don't care about basketball.
He doesn't care about fame. He doesn't care about fame. I don't think it's about basketball.
Yeah, fame. Yeah.
And he said that. Like he was like, "Yo, if I could be a ball player, and nobody would know me," he was like, "I hope people forget about my career." He was like, "I hope people forget. Like I don't like being in a restaurant and somebody coming up to me trying to take pictures and all that shit." Like,
I think Zion still got a shot at it, but right now, I would say Ja, Luka. Right now is probably my favorites, and Wemby. That's probably about it. To be honest with you, I would say Tatum, but Tatum's gonna be Tatum. But I would say those three. If you ask me, I would say those three.
What up, Ms. Wallace? Appreciate you for coming on. What up, Coach Harris? The ACA.
Yeah, Ja do got a short leash though, but I think Ja's gonna have that AI feel to it. And I think the people, if not, he's gonna be the people's champion. So I got Ja, Wemby, and Luka.
We got stats.
I'm gonna go in a different direction. I don't think there's gonna be a face of the NBA anymore, and I actually think they're trending away from that. I think that the NBA is more global than it's ever been, and they're marketing multiple different people to reach different locales over there. So you'll have your Joker for Serbia, you'll have your Luka for Slovenia, you have your Wemby for France, you have your Giannis for Greece. And I think they're going to market it that way. I don't think they're going to do the face of the NBA thing anymore. I don't. I really think they're going to start marketing more internationally to really, really, really get into that international bag. One thing basketball has always done very well has marketed internationally. But before, it was just individual players. It was Michael Jordan, then Kobe Bryant, then it was LeBron. Now you actually have stars from these countries that you can actually market. That I think that's where they're going. I really think that's where they're going. I don't even think that there's a Michael Jordan or LeBron like presence anyway. So I think at that point, in the face of the league, I think they're going to do all of it together. Because if you think about it, the best 3 players in the NBA, you could make a case, are all international. Anyway, Jokic, Giannis, and Embiid. So what I'm saying is, I think that's the direction that they're headed anyway. I don't necessarily think they're going to try to build somebody up. And really, in today's social media climate, you don't even really need to build anybody up like that anyway, because you got social media to help with that. That's what I think.
Damo, who you got?
I mean, if I had to pick, I mean, look, I think we're sleeping on Tatum. I don't think the NBA really wants to give that to him because I mean he's number 2 in jersey sales right now. Like Tatum's a hot commodity. He's a popular guy. So I think we really sleep on that. I don't think that the NBA necessarily wants that, or whoever the people are, the higher ups. I don't know why. I don't know what the dislike is.
That's a good pick though, Damo. That's a good pick because I was saying Tatum, but I just don't know if Tatum is marketable.
I don't think he has the personality, and honestly, I don't think he's polarizing enough. Not enough people care about Jason Tatum, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, enough people do to have his jersey sale number 2, so that says something different. So, but I kind of agree with what Stats is saying. Honestly, I really do. I think it might be a shared type of thing. Like I think it might be spread out. I don't think there's going to be one guy. I even feel like right now it's not one guy. I feel like it's been shared for a little while now. I think it's been LeBron and Steph Curry. Now, I mean, if you guys feel like I'm wrong, then you feel like I'm wrong. Maybe it's my Steph Curry bias, but I believe Steph Curry and LeBron James are the 2 faces of the league right now.
Right now, I agree with that.
Steph Curry has had the most nationally televised games, especially this season, and I think in the past as well. Him and LeBron pretty much go neck and neck with that. So I think it's been a shared thing for a little while now, and I think that's kind of the trend that they're going in.
Well, I think
I agree with that.
Real quick, I think that in order and I think the NBA has always tried to market globally, right? I think in order for this to gain some traction, Luka, Joker, Giannis, those guys, they're gonna have to win it. They're gonna have to win in the Olympics and beat the USA team in order for that to gain some traction. I just think so. Because if you're trying to market something and you say, hey, these international players have arrived, go win the Olympics. Go win the gold. Then people,
Never gonna happen.
Then it's still gonna be U.S. born American players, in my opinion.
I'm actually with you on that, Mike. And I'm glad you brought up jersey sales, Damo, because jersey sales usually tell you who is the face of the NBA. So here are the jerseys, the top selling NBA jerseys. As you see, Steph Curry is number 1. He's been number 1 for a few years now. LeBron James is 3. Victor Wembanyama is 4. Did you see that Jason Tatum, man? He's sitting there at number 2. John Moran is at 11. And
who's 5? I can't see 5.
Hold on.
5
is
Giannis.
Okay, Giannis.
10 is Damian Lillard. But Tyrese Maxey is at 9. That's interesting. Joker's at 14. And this tells you Joel Embiid's at 12. This tells you, you know what I'm saying, who's marketable, who's selling for you, who's going to push your brand. Jason Tatum has he has the look. He got the kid around him, Deuce.
Yep. Got his kid.
He's always in the playoffs.
But that also could be because of Boston being a storied franchise too, as well.
Correct.
Yeah,
All that stuff helps.
Right.
I I think it's way more to it. Like the sports shows don't ever open up with Jason Tatum.
No, they don't.
I don't think that.
And that's why I said this is one metric of it for sure. But like you don't see Undisputed or First Take, or they don't ever open up with Jason Tatum and the Celtics. They'll open up with the Lakers and LeBron or Steph and the Warriors 1 and 2. So what I'm saying is, if he's
the face of the NBA now, but we're talking about the future face. Now what I'm saying is, mess around, Jason Tatum and them go win the NBA Finals this year, and he's the Finals MVP. I can assure you, next year they're gonna be opening up with it might be Steph Curry, LeBron, but after them, it's gonna be Jason Tatum.
And they in the league, they are literally trying. I believe they're trying their hardest to go away from Jason Tatum.
Right.
They are.
I agree too.
I just think
they're pushing Luka, Joker,
correct,
Giannis.
They're
really pushing Victor. They're really pushing Victor Wembanyama.
Correct.
And I get it. He's a freak of nature, 7'3", 4, whatever he is. Handle, shoot.
Correct. So I actually think with that being said, the NBA actually trying to push these other guys and putting bad narratives out about Tatum and putting him on the back burner. For him to have the number 2 jersey sale,
that's impressive.
That's pretty crazy. That's pretty insane.
So I mean, that's my pick. I think it's either going to be Jason Tatum, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Victor Wembanyama over everybody else. Like it's not going. They're going to have a face of the league, and it's going to be one of them two. I can also see Ant-Man coming into the race or later on, but like you said, Mike, I can see the people's champion being John Morant.
I think John Morant is definitely going to give us the AI type of. He definitely going to have an AI type of
right,
for sure.
Last topic of the evening. Giannis don't watch basketball? Stats, what's going on here?
Now, the internet streets are saying that he's trolling. But Giannis had a post-game pressure saying that he doesn't watch basketball. He doesn't know what guys do, and he likes coming into the stadium not knowing what guys do. Now, again, he may be trolling, but let's talk under the assumption that he doesn't. That he wasn't trolling and that he's serious. What do y'all think about those comments about not watching basketball and knowing guys in the scouting report and things like that? What do y'all think?
If you want me to go first, I think that's probably the reason why his game is the way it is. He don't show no imagination. Because if you are currently watching basketball, you try to implement stuff that you see on TV. Like you constantly trying to implement stuff that you don't do well into your game to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's what I did. And you know what I'm saying? Most people that I try and say, yo, go watch basketball. Who your favorite player? Go watch them. Imitate them. See what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why his game has very little growth, and that's why he's declining currently.
Mike, we know how much
I have no issue with it whatsoever. I have no issue with it. Two-time MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, many times all NBA team. Stats always wants to point out how he dips in the playoffs, like every other superstar dips in the playoffs.
Not like him.
Yeah, but again, he has a title on his belt. Franchise player for the Bucks. I have no issue. Honestly, I think he probably was trolling, but I have no issue with it. If he's not watching basketball when he 82 games in one season.
Now, Mike, just for the viewers at home, can you tell everybody at home how many games you watched this year alone?
Man, I've watched at least, it was 30 teams in the league. I probably watched at least I watched all but 5 Laker games, all but 2 Pelican games, a ton of Knicks games.
Right.
I stay watching the Raptors. I probably watched over at least 400 basketball games this year or more. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, bro. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, bro. Here you go.
400 games. Mike, you have a fucking job, dog. Like, I can't even people who without a job can't even do no shit like that.
There's no way that they can do
Yeah.
that. I create my own schedule and I haven't watched that
Mike, you have children, bro. How do you watch for?
And what make it even worse? This is how we know you lying. Because when we ask you to be in a group chat, you tell us that we on mute because we entrepreneur Negroes. But now all of a sudden you got time to watch 400 fucking NBA games.
Well, stats to be fair, as you would say, to be fair, the games don't come on between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. I'm at work.
But when we tell you anything after 5 p.m., you still don't be in the group chat.
I be watching the games, and then some games I DVR too. So
stop.
Are you watching?
Stop.
I got leap pass like that.
Are you watching these games when you're at dinner for one? On your self-love tip?
Yeah, it's DVR. When I come back, when I come back, I just go ahead and turn it on and just watch it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How much room do you have on that DVR? I mean, for 400 games.
Well, look, I guess Verizon sent him a special DVR because
he got the crazy joint.
Man, listen, man, I watch the games, man, because I love NBA. I love the NBA, so I watch the games, man. So I'm dedicated.
Shout out to Chico DeBarge. Thanks for coming on.
I'm gonna definitely get my insight, man. I watch all the games, man. As a matter of fact, what's so crazy is I haven't missed a Pacer game this year yet.
Stop. All right. Don't we got some topics? Because we got
Let me go real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Damo.
I think
this is how I treat me when I come back. You see?
I think Giannis is a liar and he's full of shit. And
damn, Damo.
He's literally just. I mean, I don't even know why we fall for stuff like this anymore. Like, why do we even take anything of this nature even serious? I don't watch basketball games. I don't come on, stop, Giannis. Cut it out, bro. We know you watching the games. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Him saying that contradicts things that he said in the past about people being the best player and all this stuff. And this guy, he does that or he does that. Well, how do you know that if you're not watching? Simple. Are you just abandoning film study with the coach? Are you not showing up? Is that a thing? That he's lying, bro. He's a liar. He's literally lying. Like he's just trolling, bro. Like we gotta stop. I don't even know why they gave that attention, man. To be honest, cut it out, bro. Shut up, please. Yeah. Just shut up, crap. Shut up and dribble, please.
Stop.
He said, "Shut up and dribble." Gosh,
shut up and dribble. Jesus
Christ.
All
right, let's move on. We'll do rapid fire, brought to you by one of our sponsors for the Brotherhood Hoop League, Finesse Dressed. I put their link down in the comment section for their Facebook. They also have an Instagram at Finesse Dressed and TikTok. They sell clothing, so make sure you check out Finesse Dressed ASAP. Make sure you follow their page, the whole 9. And now it is time for, where is it? Oh, yeah, there it is. Rapid fire, brought to you by Finesse Dress. God damn. Get off the screen.
Look at that.
That's just stuff, man.
There you go. All right.
Bro, what? I got it. There you go.
Dang it. There you go. All right, let's go. Rapid fire, brought to you by Finesse Dress.
Hey, listen. It's been a minute since I did it, and I do want to say before I begin rapid fire, I'll do rapid fire and let's move on. Overcalibrated stats, we got to do that Sunday. Okay. Just to let you know. But
Always cutting short my topics.
no, we got you rapid fire, brother. We always will do rapid fire. I got you.
They have all the topics, Stats.
Thank you, Stretch. Thank you. Way to have
I
my
only
back,
got
brother.
one.
You
Well,
got two. Rapid fire is yours too.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
We just chime in. That's all. We
Okay,
chime
I
in.
didn't know that. I was sitting
We
because
just-
y'all always chimed in. I
right.
misunderstood. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. So for me, doing rapid fire, I was looking at the chat, and there were some funny things in the chat that I seen. But this is what we're gonna do. Let's get into it. Rapid fire. Doc Rivers.
Best PR team ever.
Best who?
Public relations.
Damo Kedashir.
No, I'm done. I'm done with Doc.
I know. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it, Damo.
I'm done with Doc.
My go ahead and say it. My hero. Go ahead, Damo.
I'm done, man. I'm not. Doc, man, proven champ. Love you, Doc. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Stretch.
I'll see you this season.
Champion.
Champ.
He can call himself something that a whole lot of people can't. He is a champion.
A lot of these bum ass players with all this animosity can't call themselves that. But shout out to Doc Rivers, man.
He's a trash. Okay, hymns.
What?
Hymns.
Not sure what that is.
/ Blue Chew.
Stats?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I'm lost.
You don't know what hymns are? Google hymns.
It's basically what's that thing? The blue pill, the pill that the old heads need to take to get.
Man. Oh man.
Come on, Stats.
You do realize we're being sponsored, right?
This is rapid fire, bro. This is rapid fire. Hey, listen, I'm taking my cues from y'all. I'll send y'all shit in the chat.
No, nobody else does this shit but you. How are you taking your cues from us?
Right.
Nobody else does this but you.
Well, I got another one y'all probably won't answer either, but go ahead.
Oh,
I'm back.
Don't ask.
I don't know because I don't use that shit. Like needed for old men your age.
Stop. Damo.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, Stretch.
Clueless.
Okay. Gino Auriemma.
Legend.
Pioneer.
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 If I would have said John Wooden, that would have been more appropriate. But he's not there pioneer or anything.
Gino Auriemma, along with Pat Summitt, they brought the women's college basketball to the forefront.
I wonder if Pat Summitt and Kareem is related, but never mind. Pat Mahomes' dad.
I can't say the word that I want to. Yeah, I can't. I'll just say he's doing too much right now. He's doing way too much.
Damo.
Yo, guys are drunk, man. Either that or he just having too much fun, man. He gotta relax though, man. Pat gotta get the guy a driver, yo.
Yeah.
He gonna need to get the man a driver, yo.
Yeah, he bad
Stretch.
for business, bro. He bad for business.
Bad for business.
Bad for
Okay.
business.
Two more. Kelsey's bump on Andy Reid.
Passionate.
Seriously?
I don't. Depending on their relationship, and I believe they have that kind of relationship. It seems. So I don't really have an issue with it. I think it's a bit much, especially when you got cameras on you. But I don't think it's anything internal that'll be an issue for them. I think that they have that kind of relationship, and I think they've been on record saying that. So, it is what it is at this point. I kind of get where y'all are going, where you might go with this. If it were, I could be wrong as well, but if it were a black player who did that to a coach or something like that, it might have been looked at a different way or called a different way, possibly. But I don't deal with it.
Stretch.
Out of line, bro.
Yeah.
You better control your emotions. Can't no player come bump on me like that.
Last one. Scissor fucking.
I thought it was silly.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
No. We're not gonna do that.
No, Mike, nobody's gonna answer that, bro. Again, we are being sponsored.
Listen.
What do we even know about that, bro?
What
do we even know about that? I don't know.
I know about it because my brother in the top left corner. Yeah, y'all was in the chat while I was at work, and I heard it, and I bust out laughing.
Right, but the key word there, Mike, is in the chat.
Okay, so hold on. We're a podcast, right? We're a podcast, right? And we're all grown. It's rapid fire. Again. But you know what? We're gonna move on.
He missed the production meeting, obviously.
I did. No one got me. No one told me. Let's move on. Stretch. Should we move on from the WNBA?
See. All right, bro.
So what I'm doing?
That's not a bad question.
No, that is a bad question. You know why that's a bad question?
No, I don't.
No, we should not move on from the WNBA. But we do need to make some alterations. We need to make some changes.
Okay. Should we move on from the LeBron criticism?
No, actually, I got some more on the way. Absolutely not.
They're not. All right. Should we move on from the dunk contest?
No. Let's hold on to the dunk contest, man. Like I said, get some young up and coming stars coming in, and put some juice back into that event, man. Because it's big. It's big for the sport of basketball. And again, it's not just about where we at right now, man. Like, kids watch that stuff, man. A lot of kids fall in love with the game, with the sport of basketball based on that dunk contest.
Right.
And you don't ever want to lose that.
Should the Chicago Bears move on from Justin Fields?
Yes. Let's move on.
Please.
Let's move on from Justin Fields. Give him a fresh start. He don't deserve to be there. They don't deserve him. And you can't have 3 offensive coordinators or 3 head coaches, man, in 3 years, 4 years, man. That's not a recipe for success. You're actually killing that young man. Let him trade him, get him up out of there, send him to Atlanta, send him to Pittsburgh, wherever he's gonna go. But give him a fresh start, man.
Brings me to my next question then. Since you said that about Justin Fields, since you are the quarterback guru, should we move on from Derek Carr in New Orleans? Is it time for him to retire?
I didn't know we moved on to him. I thought that was still Jameis Winston team.
No, sir. Jameis is a funny dude. That's Derek Carr team.
Oh, well, yeah.
I think it might be time to move on from Derek Carr in the NFL.
It's time to go, bro. Derek Carr, he should have been gone. After they let him go in Vegas, he should be playing in the USFL with Justin Red.
Should the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this is a two-part, should the Pittsburgh Steelers move on from Mike Tomlin and Kenny Pickett?
They need to move on from Kenny Pickett. I agree they should also move on from Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, the city needs you. The boys and girls, Antoine Mathey opening up a facility uptown. They need a director. Mike Tomlin, the city needs you. Come on back home, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You knew that was gonna be his answer, bro. He been saying that since season 1.
Well, what I'm saying is because the reason I brought it up because there was a conversation earlier this morning when I was listening to ESPN about Mike Tomlin. They was just saying, hey, if he gets Justin Fields or if he gets Russell Wilson, he can sign the extension this summer. You keep him, and then somebody said, well, no, let's just get rid of him. Let's just start fresh. But
It's time to move on.
Pittsburgh's a quarterback away, though. They're a quarterback away.
Are they?
They're a quarterback away, though.
I think they're a coach away. Mike Tomlin has lost that. He's lost that locker room on the offensive side of the ball. He's all in on the defensive side of the ball, which is why his defenses are pretty good year in, year out. Offense, he don't spend no time with his offense.
So
that's why he got the divas at the receiver position. He got the old lineman talking to the media, like all kinds of crazy stuff going on in that offensive room. Like they tuning him out.
So Stats has always told us why he had that chair, right?
Yeah.
So since he's an entrepreneur, as I stated, you are. Is it time to move on from Stats' chair?
Absolutely.
Is it time?
Yeah, let's move on. Stats got that chair for health reasons, but now he's abusing the system. He's abusing the system. He got insurance fraud like Big Baby Davis and the rest of them.
It's time to move on from the chair, bro.
He going to town on that Obamacare. It's time to move on, Stats.
It's time to move on, bro. Like at this point, bro, like you've been milking it, bro. Like it's time, bro. It's time. It's time, bro. But that's it for my let's move on, man. Stats, you gotta do something with that chair, bro. What do you think, Damo? Is it time for Stats to get a chair?
Hey man, nah, man. Stats, keep your chair, bro.
That's Chaz.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, well,
they don't come looking for that chair in a little bit, bro. They don't come looking for that.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, that brings us to a close. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We also want to thank our sponsors, Mike, the Virginia Villains. Make sure you go check them out. Sick Mike, everybody knows Sick Mike, man. The Virginia Villains, 12975 Jefferson Avenue, Suite 101 in Newport News, Virginia. Also go check out Finesse Dress, Signature Couture. I put their social media contacts in the chat, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also search at Finesse Dress. They will pop up. Please support our sponsors. And don't forget, for those who are interested again, the Brotherhood Hoop League. Make sure you contact myself or Stats for all information regarding the Brotherhood Hoop League as soon as possible. March 16th is the Combine, and you need to participate in the Combine to make sure you get drafted. Brotherhood Hoop League, April 7th will be the first game at Ward Rec. That's in Newport News, Virginia.
Let's shake it up. Let's shake it up. Let's shake it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we will be having mandatory. No, I'm not going there.
No, listen. All I'm saying is, Combine,
I'm not gonna go there.
Let's get it. Let's shake it up. Let's get it.
We're gonna make sure everybody has an updated physical and include your blood work. We can't afford for the league to get shut down. Final thoughts, Damos.
Nah, man, good.
Like we was doing so good too.
Great show, fellas.
That's all I ain't even say that. I just said let's shake it up. That's all I said.
Great show.
That's all I said.
Enjoyed tonight. I thought we touched on some great topics. I appreciate all the listeners. Appreciate y'all, fellas. Yeah, man. Go Doc Rivers, man.
This guy. Yeah.
That's final thoughts, man.
Great show. Again, hashtag Coach Stretch or hashtag Anjon for the league fees and stuff.
What? $sign Coach Stretch, $sign Anjon.
I mean, it's the same thing. Hashtag $, whatever.
Hashtag.
like send it to us so we know that you're good. Brotherhood Hoop League, Virginia Neptunes, Number Streets podcast, man. Like we doing a lot out here, man. So like just thank everybody who support us, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, good to be back, man, and great show as always, man. I can't wait till the league start, man. I can't wait to the combine. You know, I hope everybody show up, show out, you know, do their thing, and yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm glad to see the league that we fellas we talked about doing, and it's finally here. So you know, can't wait, man. Can't wait.
Hey, look, man, we appreciate all you guys, man. Definitely love all you guys, man. Let's support Shonda Bailey. Let's support Stephon Welsh. Hampton High School plays this Friday at Hampton High School. Girls at 5:30, boys at 7 o'clock for the regional championship. Woodside plays again. I want to say it's Saturday at Norfolk State for their Region 5 championship. Look, man, great show, fellas. And we will be back on Sunday, 8:30 p.m., another day closer to the Brotherhood Hoop League, man. For Coach Stretch, Statman, Hollywood Mike, and Disciple Damo, we are the Number Street Podcast. Catch us on Sunday. Peace.
Peace.